From Phoenix Shaving, Dragon Noir. We're going to build a lather and we're going to have a shave coming up next. Hi YouTubers and wet shavers everywhere, it's SparkerGeorgeTune.com. I'm back with another video. Great to see you again. Thanks so much for stopping by and sharing your time with me. Love getting together with you and talking all things traditional wet shave. If this is your first visit to the channel, welcome. Make yourself at home. Check out all the other videos. And also, please consider subscribing. I welcome your company and your comments. We've got a brand new shave soap in the Shave Den, courtesy of Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving. Folks, thank you very, very much. Here it is. It drops. Well, it drops today, tomorrow. Check it out on the Phoenix Shaving website. Dragon Noir. Check out that artwork, huh? Right? There's Douglas. There's a Viking ship, a Viking's long ship in a bottle, and in the background here, we've got a dragon. How about that? And this scent is marvelous. Oh, yeah, I've got some information here. I'm going to give you some of the highlights regarding it. Got it right here. Very, very kindly sent to the channel by Douglas. Thank you very, very much, Douglas. Dragon Noir, homage to Guy Laroche, Drakkar Noir, EDT, an aromatic fougère, fresh herbs, citrus, spice, and woody depth. Top notes are lavender, bergamot, lemon, rosemary, mint, lemon verbena, basil, artemisia, a fresh herbaceous citrus burst. How about that? Middle notes are juniper, coriander, cinnamon, carnation, jasmine, angelica, wormwood, spice, warm herbal complexity, and a bit of floral nuance. And the base notes are oakmoss, leather, fir balsam, pine needles, sandalwood, vetiver, patchouli, cedarwood, amber, resins. Deep woods, earth, resin, and leathery tones anchor the scent with warmth and classic masculine depth. Absolutely. Dragon Noir is comfort food for your schnoz. Seriously. Dragon Noir is a big, familiar hug from Phoenix Shaving to you. It is the scent memory of simpler times, back when the future felt wide open, back when a fragrance could just be a fragrance, from a time long before news feeds, doom scrolling, and that constant noise in your pocket. My hope is Dragon Noir is what you reach for when disassociation is not possible, when your nervous system needs something steady, when you want your scent to feel like home. When Drakkar Noir hit its peak in the late 80s and early 90s, it was everywhere. Clubs, cars, high schools, college dorms, office elevators, date nights. It was one of the best-selling men's fragrances on the planet. For a stretch of time, it defined what men's cologne even meant. Lord knows my best friend Mike wore the heck out of it. Drakkar was his scent. Schulten's Old Spice was mine. Aromatic, dark, clean, sharp, comforting. It was the smell of confidence for an entire generation. Dragon Noir is our tribute to that time. Fun fact, a Drakkar, D-R-A-K-K-A-R, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. A Drakkar is a term for a type of Viking longship or warship originating from Old Norse words like dragon. How about that? And we're going to have a shave with Dragon Noir. And, I want to kind of stay with the dragon theme, that sort of thing. So right here, just want to make a note here. Since Dragon Noir draws on the legendary Drakkar Noir lineage and dragons appear in mythologies across the world, I chose the Viking's blade Emperor Meiji. Japanese dragons symbolize wisdom and power, and the ornate knurling on this razor has a scale-like look that fits the theme perfectly. Right, and my shaving brush. Well, my shaving brush. To stay with the Phoenix Shaving theme, I'm bringing in the Atomic Rocket in red, right there. The bold, fiery handle adds a nice touch to the dragon motif, almost like a burst of dragon flame to kick off the lather. Yeah, I had to make those notes to explain what we're using here to do this shave. We're also going to use the, this is, I want to say Dreamscape scuttle. No, this is the Spacescape scuttle right here because we're going to do a warm lather. You know, fiery flames from a dragon is hot. Well, we're going to do a warm lather with this particular scuttle here for Phoenix shaving. And also, we're going to use, keeping with the red theme, a Persona red razor blade right there. I got it out of the pack already. And of course, I'm wearing a red t-shirt. So we got everything going. We're going to do our pre-shave wash and lather with the Cube 2.0. I'm going to put some hot water in the scuttle. And also on top of this brand new tub of Dragon Noir. Boy, oh boy. And what a scent. Really, really just beautiful multi-layered. But yeah, it has got that clean, crisp citrus punch. And also that base masculine kind of vibe going. Yeah, this is a good one. This is something you'll want to go back to time and time again. Perfect for an evening night out. So let me put some hot water in the scuttle. Let me put some hot water on top of the tub, and we're going to do a brush load. We're going to build a lather, and we're going to get to the shave. So hang in there with me. Okay, I've done my pre-shave wash, and we're going to go ahead and dump out this hot water in the bowl here. We've got hot water in the inner chamber there to keep everything nice and warm. And we got a little bit of hot water on top of the puck here. We're going to dump that in there. And here is my atomic rocket. How about that? Oh, yeah. And we're going to go ahead and do a brush load. And again, with Formula CK6, which is what this is right here, you don't need a lot of swirls. You're going to get a great lather. I have 1 day's worth of beard growth, so I don't need to build a lather that's I don't need to build a lather for enough for, say, 4 or 5 passes because I only have 1 day's worth of beard growth here. Got a little bit of water left in the bottom there. We're going to use it, and we're going to go ahead and just start building this lather here. I want to make sure that I've got a good hold of this. I wiped off my hands because the pre-shave wash gets kind of slick with the Cube 2.0, and I don't want to drop this scuttle. I don't want to drop this scuttle at all. And you can see what I have there already. Let me just show you. All right, I want to be careful. I don't want to move it too quickly for fear of dropping it. And, okay. Wow, we're getting a nice lather here. You know what? Yeah. I can't remember how many swirls I just did, but I'm getting a lot of lather. And there's that tone drop, the Zerati shift, as coined by viewer Jimmy V. Jimmy, thank you very much. Look at what we've got here already. You know what? Look at what we got here already. My gosh. You know what? I'm already there. Look at that. Check that out. Look at that. Boom! Lather! Wow! Check that out. Man. And again, the scent is marvelous. Oh, this is a good one. Wow. Let me wet the face. I want to do my pre-shave lather. All right. Cube 2.0, getting kind of low. But boy, it lasts and lasts and lasts. So there we go. Going to work that in. And I'm going to leave the scuttle on the counter because my hands are slick again. And you've already seen the lather, so we're just going to take the brush and just dip it in there and get a dollop or two of lather and just paint that on. My goodness, what a great lather. That's marvelous. Wow. Look at that coverage. Look how quickly that developed. Well, I tell you, if you're just beginning on your wet shaving journey, get yourself a good synthetic brush. Phoenix Shaving sells a lot of them. The Atomic Rocket is great. As is the Doppler with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. The Solar Flare with the butterscotch handle. Thanks, Mom. A lot of great brushes up there at really nice price points. And get yourself some Phoenix Shaving shave soap in Formula CK6, and you will be making these great lathers in no time. Really, really terrific. Yeah, I love doing a brush load, although I do at times scoop. I like doing that as well, placing that into the bowl with Phoenix shaving shave soaps and a lot of other shave soaps. Nothing wrong with that. This time around, we're doing a brush load. Here's my Emperor, my Vikings Blade Emperor Meiji razor. How about that? Yeah, Dragon Noir, the Vikings Blade razor. Here's my Persona Red razor blade here. All right, that's coming out easily. That's very nice. Okay, let's load that. Should load very easily because it's twisted open. Okay, here we go. We're gonna close that. Oh yeah, I'm gonna close that up. Now, I'm gonna dial this down to about 4. That's all I'm gonna need. Yeah, I'm gonna dial it down to 4. Really, that's all I need for this particular shave. Starting at 4, I've only got, like I say, a day's worth of beard growth. We're going to heat this up under some hot water. Absolutely marvelous, marvelous scent. Really, really terrific. Really great. All right, here we go. 30 degrees, a light touch. Let the razor do all the work, gentlemen. Boy, that is so nice and smooth and comfortable. Wow, some winning combinations here. Boy, that's terrific. That really is. Wow. Great residual slickness. But I really, really love this adjustable razor. This is terrific. Built like a little tank, and it just does a great job. Yeah, I probably got a good, I would say 80%. Got a little residual slickness here. Let me just, oh yeah, probably got a good 85% on the upper lip. I'm going to have to get underneath the nostrils a little better. First pass done, let's rinse. Boy, I am in solid, socially acceptable shave territory. No doubt about it. I could run out the door. What a great first pass. We're going to do a second pass. This is great. This is a great shave. A great scent. Boy, this scent, again, it's got that nice complexity. This is perfect for an evening night out. And as you heard from the highlights of the product description, I'm going to let you go up to the product page and read the entire text because there's some great information up there. As you heard, this was worn, Dragon Noir was worn everywhere. I mean, clubs, nightclubs, restaurants, nights out, concerts, get-togethers, ball games. I mean, yeah, it was. I remember the advertising was everywhere. Yeah, this was the scent. And again, it's got that nice burst, but it's also got that masculine quality. Yeah, boy, that's terrific. And look at this lather. Look at this. I'm going to show you. Let me get the scuttle here. I'll show you. Be really careful. Look at how much I have in there with the brush. Yeah, boy, got a lot left there. All right, we're going to take my razor here, and I'm going to dial it down one notch to about 3. So there it is at 3. And we're going to go ahead and do pass number 2. We're going to go across the grain. We're going to go pass number 2 east to west across the grain. I would say for 1 day's worth of beard growth, setting 4 and then setting 3 is right there in the Goldilocks zone for me with this razor. It has a great mild quality, but also some wonderful efficiency. Smooth and comfortable. My God, I forgot how great this razor is. Man, oh man. Oh yeah. Terrific, terrific. Boy, that did a great job of getting up underneath the nostrils. And, I may have forgot to mention the balance and alignment of this razor is spot on. The end tabs can just barely be felt, but they don't get in the way, as you saw as I got underneath the nostrils there. Those end tabs don't get in the way. Second pass done. Let's rinse. The shave is done. It's a BBS finish. The razor is great. The blade is great. But this Dragon Noir, this is a terrific scent with that great performance of CK6 from Phoenix Shaving. Boy, this is great. I'm going to do my final rinse routine. Warm water rinse, cold water rinse, and then I'll see you on the other side for the alum block. So hang in there with me. Oh boy, that was really a cold water rinse. A great contrast to that beautiful warm lather we had from the Spacescape Scuttle, and it was a really nice warm lather. Clean, fresh towel waiting for me right here. Wow, that was a great shave. Really, really wonderful. Boy, that's just marvelous. Really nice and smooth and comfortable. Terrific, terrific, terrific shave. Here's the alum block right here. We're going to go ahead and run this under some cold water and get some feedback. And also take advantage of the alum block's properties, the astringent properties, the antiseptic properties, that sort of thing. This is Phoenix Shaving's solid alum block. All right, here we go. Boy, that's marvelous. And again, this is going to be it's going to be a BBS finish because I think the whiskers are going to retract just a little bit. Right now, it's upper down fine shave. I could have very easily started this shave at level 5, but again, the sweet spot for me with the Emperor Vikings Blade Emperor Meiji razor is starting in at 4. Maybe 4.5. That's kind of the sweet spot for me. But I absolutely love the Meiji razor because I have that ability to kind of increase the aggression and back off, decrease it, that sort of thing. So starting at 4 with 1 day's worth of beard growth is ideal for me. So yeah, I'm kind of attuned at those levels, and I think we're going to have a BBS finish here. Oh yeah, we're gonna have a B. I'm like right borderline right now. After that rinse, yeah, I can tell it's going to be a BBS finish. All right, here's the alum block. There's the dry dock. We're gonna let the air in the room do the rest of the job of drying it out. Boy, the scuttle is still nice and warm. This was a wonderful warm lather, and you can see here that I've got this beautiful lather in here. Even though I only did 2 passes, I got enough for another third pass. I can add a little bit of water to that if I want to. This lather is just marvelous. Again, this is, if you're a beginner wet shaver, Phoenix Shaving shave soaps with CK6 formula, absolutely marvelous. You'll make you'll make a lather really, really, very, very easily, very, very quickly. Yeah, it's terrific. Get a good synthetic brush. Phoenix Shaving has those as well. All right, let's go ahead and get the aftershave splash here. I already removed that little plastic plug there. That's been removed. And we're going to go ahead and splash this on liberally. You know, when I first do this, because they're so generous with filling up the bottle, you got to get a little bit of air in there so it starts flowing. There we go. That's why I'm shaking. Next time around, it'll come out a little bit easier because we'll have that air pocket in there. All right, I'm going to set that down there like that. All right, Jimmy V method. We're gonna let some of that alcohol evaporate and then slap on nothing but the good stuff. I always like to wait to kind of get the sense, to smell that scent emerge. There it is. That's nice. Boy, what a scent. Boy, the aftershave cologne is wonderful. You're going to love this one. This is great. The scent profile is just marvelous. This is an any occasion shave soap and splash. You can wear this anywhere. Again, it is perfect for an evening night out. It's perfect for the ball game. It's perfect for a family get-together, for holidays. Really, summer, spring, winter, fall, it doesn't matter. This one is good. From Phoenix Shaving, Dragon Noir. What a great shave. No nicks, no cuts, no irritation. And yeah. Oh, right away, I can feel it now. BBS finish. No doubt about it. This was great. Love the artwork. Love the scent. Love the performance of CK6. My thanks to Doug, Fran, Huxley, Cube, and everyone at Phoenix Shaving for very kindly sending this one along to the channel and allowing me to share with all the viewers out there. It goes on sale today or tomorrow, so check the Phoenix Shaving website. When it becomes available, we'll also provide that link below this video. So come back often to find that link, or go on up to Phoenix Shaving to check out when Dragon Noir drops. But it's going to drop today or tomorrow, so stay tuned. Again, from Phoenix Shaving, Dragon Noir. All right, that's it. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Please share, please subscribe, please like. Hit that bell so to give you a yell the next time I upload a video. Comment below. Let me know. Check out my Amazon product page at amazon.com/shop/MarkZerati, where you'll find all the Amazon listed products that I review on this channel, organized and categorized so you can find everything and just snap very easily. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. Hang on, we're going to get the aftershave splash here. All right, there it is. Boy, love this artwork. Dragon Noir from Phoenix Shaving. Thanks very much for tuning in again. I really do appreciate it. I'll see you again real soon.